Howdy, listeners. We have some special episodes for the next few weeks while the regular story goes on a short hiatus so that we can resume production after a long break. Remember back in Season 1 when the heroes uncovered a weird goblin and hobgoblin conspiracy to poison some cows? We were never able to follow up on that story, but some of our listeners kindly volunteered to explore that abandoned storyline. This week, you get to hear 4 special guest players and a guest DM. Ben Carter returns to the podcast. You've heard him before as Tabs, a.k.a. Theo, the Tabaxi Rogue. Brandon Weigel returns. You've heard him before as Daft Reptile in the 2020 Holiday Special, and as one of the Lumpins in Oops, All Lumpins. Brandon is also the creator of a D&D-themed webcomic called Love and Hex. The Pink Pastor was the DM for that Oops, All Lumpins special, and he returns as well. And we have an extra special guest, Sarah Ellis Fox from the adventure.exe podcast. I'm not even going to tell you who or what they're all playing for reasons that will become obvious shortly. And our DM for this session is Pavel Lishin, who you may know as Fancybone on Discord. He also played one of the Lumpins. We're so happy to have such a great group to do this special episode and wrap up some loose ends. Now, as you know, Tales from the Glass-Guarded World tries to be a clean podcast. Sarah Fox, however, comes from a proudly explicit podcast, and as a result, she had some difficulty adjusting. You should be sure to listen all the way through to the outtakes at the end so that you can hear the results. We have cleaned it up, but it's still hilarious. There are a couple mild expletives that are spelled out in the outtakes. Also, there is some gratuitous and somewhat disturbing violence against squirrels in this episode, so you've been warned. And now I give you Cow Soup, Part 1.
Land acknowledgement. I'd like to acknowledge that I'm joining you today from the traditional territories of the Lenni Lenape in what is now New Jersey, and my fellow players are also joining from various other territories that traditionally belong to other peoples. A brief introduction to the listeners. You are listening to a semi-authorized spin-off of the Tales from the Glass-Guarded World podcast. Today we have with us Ben Carter, who you have heard before playing Tabs, who is a Tabaxi Rogue. We have Brandon Weigel, who you may remember as Daft Reptile from the Holiday Special, and as one of the Lumpins. We have with us also the Pink Pastor, who was a DM for the Lumpin episode. And we have a special guest from adventure.exe and a plethora of other podcasts, Sarah Ellis Fox.
Woo!
Everyone say hi.
Hello.
Applause.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so to both listeners and players, if you think back to the very start of the podcast, you might recall that in episode 3, Lorne the Hobgoblin was leading a band of goblins and attempted to get cows to eat cow soup using the best goblin diplomacy, which is kidnapping and arson. Despite Lorne's assurances that cows like soup, the cows appeared to get very sick from eating the soup, and a battle erupted between the goblins and the party, with our heroes, of course, emerging victorious. Lorne fled under an invisibility spell and was never heard from again. Until now. So this brings us to today. We're going to be playing in time. This is at very, very close to the end of the episode. And we're going to be kind of picking up a little bit where that left off. Oh, that's right. I should tell the listeners. None of the players know who they're playing yet. I very specifically told them not to generate any characters. They're going to this blind. And you're about to find out why. So, players, you've heard rumors going around about these strange creatures offering soup to cows. They claim they're doing it out of the kind nature of their hearts, but you've also heard that the cows who eat the soup tend to get ill and even die. This is of great concern to you, because you, too, are a cow.
Oh, no.
I knew it.
Oh, no.
And you vaguely remember eating some soup.
Oh, no.
So, I'm going to upload some character sheets.
Okay.
You have some cow options. I pre-generated 5 PDFs. There are 5 cow classes you can choose from.
Oh, man.
You can be, there are two casters, mostly with some pre-selected spells.
There's two casters.
Yeah. One is more focused on attack and offense. One is more focused on support. There's also a barbarian cow, a fighter cow, and a rogue cow.
Okay.
And you can all choose what you want to be.
I have to know what a rogue cow
I want to
looks
be able to cast methane missile. That's my goal.
Okay. You want to go for the attack caster then.
Yeah, you be the attack caster.
I can, yeah, sure.
I think that's the first one.
I also pre-selected some spells. If you want to choose different spells, that's totally fine. Just keep them to cantrip and level 1 spells. And otherwise, kind of whatever you want.
I'm going to be the rogue cow.
I'll take barbarian then.
Okay, I'm the attack caster. We're in cow form, right?
Yeah, you're cows.
Is there any other form?
Oh, yeah, straight up.
Yeah, you're a cow. Like you're not polymorphed into a cow or anything. You are a cow.
Does the
Okay.
does the barbarian cow have mad cow disease? Is that the background?
That is a great way to play it.
I'm gonna
Sure.
die tragically in the end from my brain being turned into Swiss cheese. Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. I love this. Oh my God, herd tactics. I love this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because at the bottom, you actually have some choices. Each cow has 2 special abilities, and you can choose any 2 out of the. I think I have 7 there.
Inaction search.
While y'all customize your character sheets a little bit, I'll read out the special abilities for the listeners. Her tactics gives you an advantage on wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saves if you're within 5 feet of another cow. Inaction surge basically lets you temporarily paralyze an enemy by making them realize the ridiculousness of what's happening. Bovine inspiration gives an ally a bonus d6 to use on an ability check. It's basically bardic inspiration. Racing cow gives you 10 feet of extra movement. Unstoppable force lets you either knock a target prone or move a target 10 feet in the direction you want to move them in if you charge them as part of an attack. Immovable object lets you basically become immune to grapples or shoves or being knocked prone because you basically just sit down because you're a big cow. And the final one is first moo no harm, which as a bonus action you can lick another cow, restoring 1d6 worth of health.
I love
And
it.
most of these abilities will reset on a short or long rest.
These are amazing. This is so cool.
Okay.
All those checkboxes are clickable. That way you can check them so you can remember what they are. I think the death save things and spell slots should also be clickable.
Did you make all these?
Yes.
Wow.
Although
Well done.
Mike did the checkbox stuff for me, which I hope everything works.
Okay. This is amazing.
One more thing. Spell slots reset on a short rest.
Okay.
Okay, so who is everyone? So Sarah, you're the attack caster?
Yes.
Pink, who are you?
I am the rogue cow.
Rogue.
Rogue cow.
Yeah.
Rogue cow.
He has a tragic backstory.
Brandon, who are you?
And I am the barbarian cow.
And Ben, where are you going with?
I think I'm just going to be the fighter cow.
Fighter cow. Excellent.
Do we have to tell you what special abilities we've chosen now, or
No, you don't have to. And in fact, what we can do is maybe we can do it a little bit like how Cave of Bob did it, and maybe you can choose them when you want to, when they become
Okay.
applicable.
Mm,
And then after that, you do have to stick with whatever you've chosen.
I like that.
That'll give you all some flexibility.
Sounds good.
Do you guys know your names yet? I know mine.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good idea. If you're all ready, let's introduce our cows.
Are our cows are they all female because they're cows, or are they?
You can be a bull if you want to.
Okay.
You can be a non-binary cow if you want.
Non-binary cow.
All right. So my cow is a beautiful female cow with long eyelashes and a little pink bow on her head. And her name's Margarine. And she is a very idealistic, wonderful, she's a small town cow that sort of wanted to see the world. And, now she's out and about.
Are we from a farm? This is.
Yeah.
I need some context.
Today's a day like any other. You wake up in the warm comfort of the barn to the sound of Old Mac opening the barn doors to let you and the rest of your herd out to the fields to graze. He leads you all past some very complicated machinery that keeps you and the other cows in this specific part of the field, where the grass is delicious and the fence keeps you safe. You and the other cows get down to important cow business, eating grass and occasionally mooing.
All right, so who's the other cows?
Moo.
Moo.
Yeah, if y'all want, you can introduce yourselves. If you're not quite sure who your cow is yet, we can also do the introductions later.
I've got mine. So my cow is Davin Darkblade.
Ooh,
Yeah,
sexy
What a cool cow name.
Yeah, his
That's
real-
an amazing cow name.
yeah. His cow Christian name is actually Terrence, but he goes by Davin Darkblade now. And anyone who will listen, he'll tell them about the tragic story of his parents were murdered by an unknown assailant. But it's pretty obvious to every other cow that his parents are just kind of over in the other side of the barn. Like they're perfectly fine. They're actually probably some of the oldest cows alive still. So, but he tells anybody that they were murdered and he's out to avenge his family.
I think my cow is going to be called Chout, as in, watch out, here I come. And I think I am a bull. I think I'm, big horns, just like charging around the field, running into stuff, not really thinking too much about what's going on, just having a whale of a time.
Okay, and I am Beef, and Beef is just an absolute unit of a bull. This huge, muscular, big horns and everything. And he is, a bit of a himbo. He doesn't really realize how big he is. Probably a bit clumsy. And, he's just like wants to have a good time.
And you're the barbarian?
Yeah.
All right, so we have Davin Darkblade, the rogue. We have Chout, the fighter, Margarine, the attack caster, and Beef, the barbarian. Is that correct?
That's right.
Excellent.
And y'all are in a field, just chowing on some grass. What you see around you is obviously there's most of the rest of the herd. They're right there with you, just happily eating grass. Some of the herd is in a different field. Davin's parents are, of course, there, calmly embarrassed by their son. They try to stay on the other side.
He's not my real dad.
Plus, it's kind of their quiet way of supporting him by not being present, so other cows can't see him.
They drop you off like a block away from school, so they don't see that.
Exactly.
You get dropped off by your parents.
But Davin's dad is probably like all of our dad as well, because
Oh, yeah.
cow breeding works.
He's the sire.
That's fair.
Oh. I'll be honest, I did not Google much about how farms work, so this is probably going to be highly inaccurate, and there's going to be listeners who are like, cows don't work that way.
Hey, this is a
I'm sorry,
fantasy
listeners.
world. It's fantasy
Yeah.
farming.
They're
You can create
fantasy
your own
cows.
agricultural
We're
civilization.
going to lose all our farmer listeners.
Yeah.
How many farmers are in Utah?
Ooh, actually, maybe a lot. I don't know. So around you, there are the cows. Off on the other side of the fence, a bit away, there's a couple of other members of the farm cutting some hay for y'all to eat in the winter. And there's somebody spreading out some actual cow feed as well to kind of supplement the grass.
Cow feed, huh?
So what would you like to do?
Are the farm workers humans or some other species?
As far as you can tell, they're humans. They got weirdly, they have 2 legs that they balance on,
Crazy.
2 arms. They're as human as far as you can tell.
And we can't communicate with them, right?
No. You don't speak common. You only really speak cow. I think the rogue has an ability. Yeah, the rogue can understand common.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know what's going on. I know they're talking about me.
Yeah. You've watched a lot of human shows, TV shows, and just taught yourself.
Gavin, you're like so smart.
Yeah.
Does the World 83 have anime that he could watch from the window?
Exactly.
The farmers have definitely noticed that sometimes you just come up to the window and stare inside as they look in like a crystal ball to watch shows and performances being put on.
No, and he definitely has his cow hair kind of like spiked, so it's like covering one eye.
I love it. He's an eyeliner.
Yeah.
A little bit of cow patty on there.
Yeah.
His mom does it every morning before dropping him off.
Yeah.
Natural black spots around his eyes.
I like it.
So Margarine is going to kind of do a complete 360 spin and go, wow, it's such a beautiful day out here. Isn't it just a wonderful farm we live on? Nothing like my old place, so small.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Just big mouthful of hay.
And she goes, look at the sky.
They're fattening us up to eat us.
No way. These people are too nice.
Yeah, they pat me on the nose every day.
Oh, they're the best.
That's just them measuring you.
As you say that, one of the farmers does take a break from cutting the hay and comes over and she kind of runs his hand right along your nose.
I give him a nuzzle and accidentally knock him over into a pile of manure.
Whoa! Oh, these dang cows. I love them, but sometimes they're more trouble than they're worth. Ah, well. It's a shame that a couple of them died for some reason. Don't know what happened. It's so weird. Just one morning they were all bloated and sick.
Does the rogue hear this?
Yeah, his eyes light up when he hears the word death. That's a trigger word for him. So
Davin, you learn from this that you know that a couple of cows have died recently mysteriously in the night.
Hey, look, Davin's smiling.
sorry, I know this might be my chance for revenge.
Wait, did you turn into Batman?
No, this is how I've talked the whole time.
Revenge.
I say, what's the commotion over here?
Yeah, so it sounds like there's been some recent deaths. Looking for some kind of dark avenger to come and right some wrongs, smash some heads.
See, deaths. Well, it doesn't make any sense. This is just a nice farm. Nothing bad ever happens here.
As you say that, another cow kind of ambles up to you and says, "Oh, don't believe that. Couple of weeks ago, some weird little critters came over to the fence and gave us a couple of buckets of something to eat. And boy, oh boy, it didn't taste good even after seconds. and I felt sick as a cow, I suppose."
And this cow's still alive, huh? He survived the ordeal. Interesting.
Yeah, but you can definitely tell it's kind of worse for wear. Its fur is kind of patchy. It does not look healthy.
So how did it taste?
It tasted awful, just awful.
But you had seconds.
Yeah.
Respect, man.
That's commitment.
You disgust me.
So while all this is going on, I think Chout's just running around the field all over the place, not really paying much attention to anything, but sees this gathering going on, so comes steaming over, and he's like, "What's going on? What's happening?"
Well, it sounds like someone died here last night, and there's some crazy little creatures who gave them some kind of poisonous food. Do you know anything about this?
What kind of creatures?
I don't know. I look at the other cow. What do they look like?
Are they rabbits?
Well, it was pretty dark, but they looked kind of like the farmers, but smaller. I guess greener. Yeah, kind of grass colored, I guess.
Well, if they're hurting other cows, maybe we should go and check it out.
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea.
Maybe it's the same ones who killed my parents.
Say,
That could very well be. I look over across the field.
His
Parents are watching.
His parents wave at you. Well, with their tails, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, flick a tail at you.
So where in the field was the where did you get fed? Like, can we follow them, or like, do we need to break out of this place? What's going on?
Yeah, are the dead bodies still here? I wonder. I wouldn't like to see them, but I'm so interested if they're still here.
No, the farmers took them away.
Oh,
And I don't know where the creatures came from. They just walked up to the fence.
what part of the fence?
Over kind of by where we came in, I suppose. And the cow shakes its head towards where you all came in.
Well, let's go check it out.
Yeah, we trot. We do a little trot.
I charge over there.
Well, never mind.
Davin tries to stay in like the dark parts of the fence.
Yeah, you don't want to get tan.
Yeah.
Not here.
The darkest part right now on this sunny day is probably in Beef's shadow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He just kind of hangs out back there.
So we go over to the fence. Do we see any difference in the grass maybe, or the latch?
So as you walk over to that part of the fence where you came in, it definitely looks very, very complicated. This looks like human stuff. And you know that every morning they do something to it that you don't fully understand, and then part of the fence just moves, and you can come in, and then they move it back, and they do something else to it, and then it's just part of the fence again, and it doesn't move again, and you're just inside the fence now.
Okay.
If you're looking at the fence, I mean, I would be looking back at you saying, do you see any of these creatures? Not paying much attention, and I'm just going to crash into the fence without realizing it.
Okay, give me a strength check. Let's see what happens.
All right. I rolled a 13 altogether, unless that counts as an attack.
Nope, not that. Just a strength check. With a 13, you can see the fence bends and creaks, but it doesn't break down. Although you do see one of the farmers looks at you and raises his hand and kind of shakes his fist at you and yells something that you don't understand.
Sorry, guy. When it comes out as...
Is there any like dead grass where like the goblin or the whatever they are, we don't know what they are, might have poured the cow slaw or like anything that looks like like a clue?
Give me let's see. Give me an investigation check.
Okay, investigation. Ooh, I'm pretty smart. I picked the smartest cow. Here it goes. Ugh, I got 9. Nope.
With a 9, you look around. You see maybe there's something that got spilled in the grass, but maybe a cow just happened to pee there also. It's hard to tell.
Oh, by the way, I see you've got like all these skills listed here. What skills do we have?
Being cows, you are not proficient in any of them.
Okay.
But you do add your modifier to them, but you're not proficient in them.
All right.
You're not proficient in any of them.
Excellent.
So yeah. So like
That's
when I have you,
easy.
like if your roll investigation is just D20 plus whatever your intelligence modifier is. All right. Yeah. So you are by the entrance to the field.
I want to say something. I say, do you guys really think the rumors are true? Do you think that these people eat cows?
Who said anything about eating cows?
Well, some people
Wait.
said that, I don't know, some of the other cows were just talking about it.
Well, no, nobody eats cows. Don't be. Now that's crazy.
You're probably right.
Yeah, like why? How? I mean, how would they even get through our like thick leathery skin?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering too. But can I share a little secret with y'all? I've always wanted to taste human.
That's
Just a nibble, Do you think that's strange, or do you think is that something we all share as cows? The fascination with tasting a human.
I mean, I think we've all been there.
Yeah. I mean, if we're being honest, right?
Yeah.
I take a cautious step backward.
I didn't say cows. I said humans. Dang it.
I mean, like, if there was
Spit it out.
one in front of me and it was presented nicely on
Yeah. And it was
bed
dying.
of lettuce. No, that's disgusting.
No, it was already dying, and you got to catch it before it hits the ground. It's cruelty-free.
Do you want me to try and gore one for you? Like I can,
I mean, if it happens naturally, sure.
I mean, I can go
something to think
now.
about.
Like I can give it a go. I don't mind.
Oh yeah, if you want to. I mean, I wouldn't say no to that. I wouldn't say no to a goring.
Oh,
Troy McClure was right. The cow had a chance, he'd eat you and everyone you care about.
so I think Chout then goes, "Oh, right, okay." I'm not sure he quite expected Margarine to say yes. So he takes a look at a farmer, and I guess I'm going to go and try and charge over towards a farmer.
No, what are you doing?
Keep in mind, all the farmers right now are on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
Right now, you're in like a fenced-in area that's just like a grazing
that works
area,
with
and they're
cow
all outside.
logic.
That doesn't really
okay,
matter.
that's fair.
Yeah, no, he's just
Okay.
gonna
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a strength check to see
give
what
it a
happens.
go.
Good luck. Oh! I'm going to give you bovine inspiration as a bonus action. Ability check 1d6. It's like bardic inspiration.
Nice.
You're really
All right.
going to kill this farmer, aren't you? Now you're really tied into it.
No, just a minor goring. Like I
Oh, I understand.
so it charges over. And
You could
that
take the
is-
Unstoppable Force special ability.
Ooh. We're going to waste all of our things in the intro zone.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Unstoppable Force
Oh my God.
ability. Do it. Brilliant. I got a 15 plus 3. That's an 18.
That's good.
I don't know that I need my bovine inspiration. I don't know. I don't
use
think
it,
I'm
man.
going to use it.
Oh, you don't
go
have
on
to.
then. Why not?
Who knows?
That's
Maybe
a
the DC is like
4.
20. Ah,
Yeah, so that's 22. A charge attack against defense/farmer.
Okay, yeah. With a 22, you knock the fence down, and you actually, as you charge past the fence, your momentum carries you forward and knocks the farmer down. And he's of course surprised and goes, what the heck?
hooray!
Chat, what are you doing?
You did
These
it.
are the guys who give us pats.
Not this one. And I just trot over. And I'm going to just get a little close to his head and sniff him. He smells fresh.
Did you say sniff him or nip him?
Sniff him. Just a little sniff. I just, sniff him.
Okay. Yeah, he's kind of sore. He rolls it back over on his back and kind of rubs you on the nose. Says, "Thank you, Margarine. You always know." Well, I guess you know what he's saying, but
He's like, wah, wah, wah,
Davin
wah.
can hear you. Yeah. He goes,
Does he seem nice? Friendly?
yeah, he definitely seems like he. You get the sense that he thinks you're trying to comfort him.
Comfort him? Oh. I say, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Comfort you. Take a step back.
These aren't the human guys that were trying to kill us. We're looking for smaller ones. I mean, they're all pretty small, but, smaller than this.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That seems like a victimless crime. We find those guys and we take a bite out of them. Nobody loses, right?
I narrow my eyes at Margarine.
Oh, it's fine. This is a big city. This is the big meadow. Things like this would never fly in my own small meadow, but it's different here. People are modern.
So how often have we been out of our field? Like, is this an unusual thing for us to come out? Or is this like a new place for us?
This is definitely the first time any of you, with the exception of Margarine, this is the first time y'all have been out of that particular field or the field on the other side of the barn. This is completely new to you.
Nice.
Margarine came here from another farm, from a
Small
small town farm.
Yeah, small town.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's been kind of out and about before, but for the rest of you, you've never set foot in this particular field.
I say, well, time to go.
We'll step out of the paddock and explore.
Yeah, Chout has definitely lost interest in goring people and is now more kind of interested in we're out. Let's go. Where are we going? What? Let's go. Come on. Let's make a run for it.
They're getting whipped into a frenzy.
It's so open. So what do we see out beyond the fence?
So out beyond the fence, you see that the fields have been cleared out kind of far. As you look around you, behind you is the field, which connects to a barn. Next to the barn is a house. Going past both the house and barn is a road that stretches off into the distance. You can see it kind of going over rolling hills in one direction and then towards what looks like a forest in another direction.
What do you guys think? The house, the road, or the forest?
So have we seen, is that the house where the farmers go? Have we seen them
That's where the
before?
farmer watches anime every night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as cows, y'all think of it as the small barn that the farmers live in.
Okay.
All right.
So Davin says, doesn't this seem a little too? Whatever you guys want to do, I'm cool with. I'm not scared.
Hey, how do you think the grass that's growing in the trees tastes?
I'm sure it tastes delicious.
Yeah, the
should
broad
go
grass
have
that's
some.
at the end of the sticks.
Yeah. Take a bite.
Let's go check out the forest.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Have you guys ever eaten meat? Like any type of meat, not even human, just anything? Once I saw a gopher, took a bite. Pretty good.
Looking very embarrassed to look side to side. Once, when I was eating some hay, there was a rat in it. I took a big chomp, and it was really gross.
Oh, you didn't like it, huh? Well, not for everybody, I guess.
Yeah, but I gotta admit, it felt kind of good.
I can imagine. The gopher was great, you know? It was really juicy. You know, usually it was dry, very dry grass, but this was nice. Nice tang to it.
So as you all discuss your strange culinary habits, you do see that the farmer who got knocked down, he kind of inspects the fence, the broken down fence that Chout broke down. He doesn't look concerned about the fact that y'all are slowly meandering out of the field, and then he starts walking back towards the barn, and you hear him calling out to presumably other people.
Uh-oh. We gotta get out of here. Jailbreak. We're jailbroke.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys' passive perception is, but you can tell Davin Darkblade is very uncomfortable and seems to be hesitant about leaving the nice, safe paddock.
Come on, Davin. We're heading to the woods.
Yeah, we're going to go try some new things.
Yeah.
Come on, we'll be back by nightfall.
I do like nightfall.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'll be over here with my big shadow.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's go spill some blood and feast on vengeance.
Thought we were gonna eat some leaves.
And that too.
We'll eat leaves.
All right, so
so we're going to head towards the forest.
Let's do it.
And kind of like hide in the forest.
Okay, let's see. Let's do a group stealth check.
Okay.
Let's see if y'all can wander away before the farmers realize you're making a break for it.
Okay.
So everyone, give me a stealth check, please.
Gotcha.
Stealth.
And then, I don't get any advantage on stealth or anything, right?
Let's see. The rogue. What do you get? I'm trying to remember if I gave you anything. No, I don't think you do. I think you just have a. No, you just have a high dex score.
I got a 4, which I think means Chout is just charging towards the forest as fast as they possibly can.
Bum, bum, bum. I got 12.
Davin Darkblade got a 14.
It's hard out here for a cow. That's good.
I have, no real attempt at being stealthy, but I got a 19. I'm very, big people are light on their feet, right?
Okay. So with those scores, you are all big cows in the middle of an open field, just casually strolling towards the forest. The farmer definitely notices y'all are wandering off, and he, you can see him start running towards the barn and yelling with a lot more excitement.
Uh-oh. Well, it's okay. Let him yell.
Oh, there must be something really interesting going on in that barn. Maybe it'll distract them while we go to the forest.
Yeah, how far is the forest?
Let's say about 300 feet away is the forest.
Okay. Let's dash. We have a cow equivalent of, or canter, gallop, charge. Yeah, charge.
Absolutely.
All right.
You're speaking my language. We go.
We're motivated.
You charge toward the woods.
When we're charging in a group, it's a stampede.
Yeah, we're going to stampede into the forest.
As you make it to the tree line, you do see the farmers. You see that there are more farmers coming out of the barn. The one who got knocked down is coming out of the barn with 2 more farmers.
Oof.
And let's see. You're in the trees now. Give me another stealth check, this time with advantage, because now you're coming in the tree cover.
Hot dog.
Ooh. I rolled a 18 and a 3. So, let me be.
All right. All right, what did everyone else get?
12.
I got a 22.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Nice. I got an 18 this time with advantage.
Ooh, those are good.
Wow,
We're sneaky.
nice.
Except me, I crashed into a tree.
Let's see if these farmers, wow, the farmers just barely missed seeing you. Now they do know that you ran somewhere in that general direction, but they're not sure where you are. They did not see you in the trees. So all they know is that some of their cows are just now gone.
Don't worry, farmers. I say, we'll be back by dark.
Do you move this at them?
Oh, yeah, I guess I do.
Thus giving
Okay.
away our position.
Mo.
Luckily, God, these rolls. Luckily, the farmers actually managed to not pinpoint where the moving is coming from. They hear moving from the forest, so they know you're somewhere in the forest. They don't know where.
We'll be back. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're in the trees now. What do y'all do next?
Take a bite out of a tree.
Eat some leaves. See what they're like.
Yeah.
Would you say you try to take a bite of a tree?
Just maybe a leaf.
Maybe some bark.
Yeah. Lick some bark. eat some ants. If I see an ant hill, I'm gonna like go at it. Do you go?
Give me a perception check. Let's see if you find an anthill.
Okay. 14.
Oh yeah, you see an anthill. There's one like right at the base of a tree.
I'm gonna do like like a bulldozer or what are those things called? They go and pick up all the dirt.
Oh, the earth movers, I guess.
Yeah, earth movers. So imagine that, but a cow just eating an anthill. Take a big old bite.
I don't know what to make. I'm not gonna make a roll because I don't know what to roll for how an anthill tastes.
Constitution.
You can just
enjoying it.
narrate how.
Yeah, I spit out. I filter out the dirt. I eat all the ants. Maybe a little bit of dirt, but what's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
We
you're
got
a cow.
four
You
stomachs.
probably-
We can handle a little dirt.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah, that's true. You usually pull up grass by the root anyway. So yeah.
So it tastes real
Okay.
good, everybody.
All right, I'll give it a try. Okay, just slurp up a tongue full of ants. I rolled a 13. Do they taste good?
Is a roll for how they taste or how successful you are to eat them?
Oh, I know I'm successful at eating.
Yeah, I mean, with the 13, it tastes okay. It tastes like dirt. It's a
Love
little itchy because the ants are biting you a little bit.
Love itchy.
But yeah, it's itchy dirt.
It's spicy. I
great.
like it.
This is like a great culinary experience. We're out in the world, we're tasting new things, we're doing new things. It's wonderful.
I've eaten ants once. They're not that bad.
Oh, that's nice. There's different types of ants, I heard. Some are spicier than others.
Don't eat the red ones.
So now you are in the woods. You've eaten a couple of leaves. You've eaten maybe a little bit of bark. You've eaten some ants and some dirt. Let's see. Give me a. I guess this will be a survival check. I guess. Yeah. Give me a survival check.
All of us?
All of us?
Yeah.
Ooh, lordy. I got 11.
10.
Tough out here for a cow, really.
11, 10.
4.
None of us took the wisdom cow.
I
I got +2.
Oh, that's right.
I got an 8.
Okay. Yeah. You're having a lovely day in the forest.
Yeah, it's like a picnic.
Yeah. All right. Where do y'all want to go from here?
Just
Frolicking
meander.
around like a Disney
Yeah.
cartoon.
Okay. So y'all kind of meander through the forest. When you hear a strange sound from above, kind of like a chittering sound,
Uh-oh. Look up.
and up in the trees, you see a small little animal. It's orangish, has 4 legs. It's sitting on the hind 2 legs, has a big bushy tail, and it's holding something in its mouth. It looks like let's see. I'm not gonna make it all perception check. It looks like it's holding a rolled up piece of paper in its mouth.
Oh.
Hey.
And it's kind of playing with it. Sometimes it'll take it out. It'll kind of roll around in its hands. Sometimes it'll take a little nibble out of it.
Can we talk to other animals, or do we only speak cow?
You only speak cow, but you can try to talk to it.
Okay, I'm going to talk real slow, real loud. Like I think it's dumb. I'll say, what are you doing?
Give me a performance check.
Okay.
Like an animal tourist.
I got 5.
You very slowly moo at this tiny animal.
Moo, moo.
It looks at you quizzically, and continues to kind of play with a piece of paper in its mouth, and it starts to nibble a little bit on it.
Okay, I'm just going to open my mouth right underneath it just in case it falls.
Do you want that the human thing that the animal has?
I just want the animal. I want the animal itself to fall right into my mouth.
Oh, okay. I'll charge the tree.
Yeah, shake that tree.
All right, give me a strength check
All
to shake that tree with your
I
charge.
am
I
going to back up 20 feet
Ooh.
and then charge at it.
Yeah, I'll let you offer a help action, but you have to figure out how to describe how you help another cow charge a tree.
Good point.
He could clear the brush away from me so that I could from my path so I could charge.
Or you could be like the wrestling coach and you give him a little massage before he goes. Like, you can do this. You got this. And he goes in the ring. It's like, boom.
Gives him a push.
Sure. Or yeah, I was thinking of push kind of carriage, kind of just extra. Both charged together. One hits, the other one hits the rear end of the other one. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Like double bouncing
Okay.
someone on a trampoline. Boom, boom.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you Newton's cradle him, and go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, the second one was a natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Good job.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was awesome.
The first was a 22, but
Okay,
Those are some good rolls.
Let's see what this critter does.
What is this critter?
Oh my god, this critter does not roll well. That's what we know about.
Getting eaten. Does it fall right in my mouth?
It falls out of the tree. Let me see what happens to the piece of. Oh my god. Yeah, it falls out. It falls out of the tree and it falls right in your mouth. And the little piece of paper falls right next to you.
Chomp, like an alligator. Chomp.
Oh gosh.
Through meat and bone. Chomp.
Is this why we sent you away from the last farm?
I don't know. I don't think so. This is new.
So Davin Darkblade throws up from one of his 4 stomachs.
And then starts chewing on it.
Yeah.
It's a cow.
It's true.
I did not think to add a bite attack to your character sheets, which is on me.
Yeah, that's on you.
It fell right in my mouth. It's an auto, like an Insta 20.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I will say the fact that Brandon as beef rolled in that 20. I will just say, yeah, you chomped the squirrel. The squirrel is dead.
A squirrel can't have more than like 1 hit point.
Yeah. So I'm going to like take a bite. I drink some of this blood, and then I shake it like a dog would shake like its prey. Like, and I spit it out in the ground because I don't eat bone.
Davin throws up again.
I say, anybody want to taste it? It's pretty good. Come on.
Does anyone take margarine up on the offer?
No, Chow was beginning to look a bit confused.
This is a new land. There's new opportunities, new things to try.
You sure it's good? Like,
Yeah.
it's okay?
Yeah, it's definitely okay. You can trust me.
I go take a little nibble, and then I puke.
Guys, come on.
There's just puke everywhere.
Come on. All right. What happened to the paper? Can any of us, can the rogue read?
Yeah, so
Let's see. So
Is it covered in puke?
yeah, so Davin Darkblade, he can read common. It says somehow you've learned to read common. I would like the official backstory for Davin Darkblade to be that he's been practicing writing in a diary. And so that's how
I love it.
and so that's how he gained the ability.
It's poetry, right?
Yeah, and some dark poetry. He's gonna nuzzle the paper over and kind of unfold it and try and read it.
So as you unroll it, you see that it says fireball on it.
Oh dang!
Oh, it's a scroll.
Yep.
So, but you can't read it, right? Is that how does the scroll work? You read the scroll?
So for traditionally, as a if you were a human, I believe you would read the scroll. For cows, it's gonna work a little differently. To activate the scroll as a cow, you have to eat the scroll.
That's what I thought. Good thing I didn't eat that scroll.
Davin, give me a perception check while you're looking at the scroll.
Sure. That is a 13.
With a 13, you hear more chittering above you.
So he looks up
Dessert.
and he goes, "Is there any more friend? I mean, is there anyone else there?"
You hear more chittering, and as you look up, you see another squirrel, and you see that this squirrel pokes its head into a knothole in a tree. It pulls out what looks like another scroll.
Whoa.
It takes a little bite of it. It chews, and you see a bit of fire come from the squirrel, coming straight towards you.
This is sad.
Let me see how it works.
Does it know its friend died?
Yeah. It saw you eat the friend. It saw you messing with a scroll.
You were not subtle about the blood spraying.
Yeah.
So let's see. I believe that Margarine was near the tree to catch a squirrel. Davin was there to read the scroll, and Beef was the one who rammed the tree. So the three of you, give me a dex save, please.
Okay. Now, is the squirrel eating this maliciously, or is it like stress eating it? Because it's like, my friend died.
It looks like it was very much intentional. It looked right at you as it took a
rude.
bite of the scroll.
I say, I'm going to eat you next. 16.
Okay.
8.
I got 15.
Those are pretty good.
8?
I mean,
eight's not
it's
great.
a squirrel. It's a squirrel. You never know. It's a 5.
What's a squirrel spell
yeah.
save DC? Gotta be like 2.
Yeah, I'm rolling so badly today.
Yay.
It's gonna be. How am I supposed to do damage to you, or kill you, or punish you for being cows?
You said our skin is too thick. You cannot eat us.
That's true. That must be. It's just it's the magic of how it goes. I rolled a 1 for the damage. So everyone who rolled 10 or higher, you take 0 damage.
Yay.
Everyone else gets singed for 1 point.
Ouch!
Does it smell good?
Yeah, why do I smell so good?
So does Beef have like a little grill mark on him now?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, it almost looks a little bit like a brand.
Yeah.
And let's go. And everyone, go ahead and roll me initiative because this squirrel is out for revenge.
All right.
18.
Margarine got 17.
I got a 16.
And Ben, what did you get?
15 for Chout.
15. Oh, y'all got very good rolls. Okay. So the order is going to be Beef, followed by Margarine, followed by who is next? Followed by Devin, followed by Chout, followed by the squirrel.
Good. They'll be dead by the time we get to their turn. Mark my words.
It's gonna also be knocked into your mouth.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right, Beef, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
How far away is this tree?
This tree, let me roll for it. This tree is going to be about 12 feet away.
Perfect. I will back up 10 more feet, or 8 feet even. Back up 8 feet, and then charge 20 feet toward that tree, which theoretically would do extra damage when I hit it.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Is it
roll
like a horn attack on the tree or something?
Yep.
All right. Horn attack on the tree. Ooh, 22 to hit.
Ooh.
That definitely hits the tree. The squirrel's gonna roll to try and stay up there. It does. It loses its grip on the tree a little bit, but it does not fall down.
Darn. Do I destroy the tree though?
You don't destroy the tree, but you see that it's leaning a little bit now.
Hey, get down here, you jerk!
All right, Margarine, it is now your turn.
I'm going to go right underneath the tree. And I'm going to open my mouth. And I'm going to prepare an action to when the squirrel falls near me. I'm going to, grab it and bite it. So that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
And I say, all right, boys, you know what to do.
All right, Davin.
Like the visual aid.
All right, Davin, it is your turn.
All right. Davin whispers, "I'm sorry," and then he's going to attempt to stab or to kick this squirrel.
How far up is it?
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be out of kicking range. Yeah, I don't think you're quite that.
Do I have any ranged attacks? Can I spit?
No. As a rogue, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna let you spit. Go ahead and roll. Roll flat attack. No plus to hit. Right.
Okay.
Nice.
You projectile vomit onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still got 2 stomachs worth of vomit.
All right. I rolled a 10 flat.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. You spit at the squirrel. And it's gonna take a roll 1d4 spit damage.
1d4 spit damage.
That you're just inventing abilities on the fly.
All right, I got a 2.
Okay, the squirrel is now covered in spit, but it is still up there. It is hanging on with it's holding onto the tree with one paw and holding onto the squirrel with the other paw.
Ooh, okay.
And now it is Chout's turn.
Okay, I'm going to use the tried and tested charge, I think. So that's just a horns attack, is it?
Yep.
Okay, so, and as I go, obviously I'm going to say, "Watch out, here I come." And that is a not natural 20.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay, let me see if that knocks the squirrel down. Oh, yep. Squirrel down. It slips, it falls down, and let's see.
Reaction.
Margarine. Yeah, Margarine, let's see if you can catch this one in your mouth too. Give me a
Dex?
God, what's appropriate for this? Yeah, I was thinking maybe like sleight of hand.
Isn't it like a bite attack?
Sleight of mouth?
Sleight of mouth. Let me think. Yeah, roll me a sleight of mouth check, see if you can catch the squirrel.
Oh, buggers. I got 6.
6. No, the squirrel, because it is covered in spit, slips right through your mouth, hits the forest floor, and it's gonna try to dash away on its turn.
Not on my watch. I can't.
It is, and now is the squirrel's turn. It is going to, it's going to take a move action and a dash action, and it scampers off into the forest.
No.
It's going to try to get lost in the underbrush.
Did it run past any of us to provoke an opportunity attack?
I was going to say, do we get an attack of opportunity?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I guess it would leave, it would be leaving the area right next to, I think, at least 3 of you, right? Because Beef,
dead.
Chout, and Marjorie are both there.
Yeah. Marjorie used her reaction, but Chout and I are still open.
Okay, take an opportunity attack on the squirrel.
All right, I'm going to give it a stomp. I'm going to step on it. I rolled a 14.
14 hits the squirrel.
Ooh.
The squirrel's dead. She just doesn't know it yet.
That is a total of 8 bludgeoning damage.
The squirrel is squished.
All right. I'm going to trot right over to it, pick up in my mouth, swallow it like a seagull swallows a hot dog whole. Right down the gullet.
Are you sure she's a cow?
You should see like the tail. It's like slurp.
If I knew better, I would do an investigation check to see if she's a raptor.
So Davin, he's crying a little bit and it's streaking his eyeliner.
We did it. Good job, everybody. That was great teamwork.
And I assume as she says this, there's like blood streaming down her jaws.
Just a little. Just a little blood. It's not blood. It's what's it called when you put meat in some sort of fluid to make it tender?
Brine?
Yeah, it's a bit of brine. Just a little bit of brine.
I think Chout is becoming more and more disturbed.
So the squirrel drops a second scroll that it had pulled out of its knothole. So now y'all have 2 scrolls of fireball.
Nice.
For the squirrel, it was only casting it for 1d10 damage. I forget how much fireball does normally.
8d6.
8d6. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So now y'all have 2 of those for some reason.
How do we hold on to them? Because we can't eat them. How do we store them?
Pick it up with our mouths and hope we don't accidentally swallow them.
What if we lick it and then slap it onto one of us like it sticks on? Like a sticker.
That works.
Or you could stick one on one of my horns if you want to.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
That's a good idea.
Let's do that.
Like one of those, like at the museum, like when you at the museum, we have like a little,
yeah.
One of those male spikes.
That's perfect. I love that.
So did the note fall with this squirrel as well?
Yeah, the same scroll fell with the squirrel.
We got 2 fireballs.
Not bad. Moving up in the world. So, is the hole really far up where all the squirrels was getting his their scrolls? There's no opportunity
it's too far up for y'all to see. All you see is that there's a hole up there, and you can't see inside it.
Okay, you probably can't climb. Let's face it.
Can we stack ourselves on top of each other?
Yeah, pyramid.
Like a cow tower.
A cower.
Like muscle men at the beach.
I took a bit of damage. I'm just going to lean against this tree and sort of take a break, which...
How much damage did you take? Was it 1?
But I already knocked the tree halfway over, so I figure my giant bulk might push it down the rest of the way.
If you don't try to push the tree down some more...
strength check?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
All right, and as a barbarian, I have advantage. 19.
Ooh. Oh, nice. The tree leans more. It's now leaning at like a 45-degree angle.
Ooh, Margarine says, "I've heard of battering rams, but this is ridiculous." Then she laughs. Ha 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 ha.
That was a sheep joke, Marjorie.
I picked it up when I was come from a small town farm.
Would you say she was laughing sheepishly?
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to try and knock the tree down some more?
If it's at 45 degrees, can we just kind of start walking onto it to try and just like use our weight to put it down? I can roll to do a strength check again if you want.
Whichever one you want. You can try to ram it some more. You can try to walk up it and use your weight. You can try to walk up it and see if you can just get up to where the knothole is. Tell me what you want to do.
Well, I'm just going to ram it because, that's an 18.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You ram it, and the tree is almost all the way down. It's almost like a horizontal log at this point.
All right. So what's in that hole?
Go check it out. See what's in that little hidey hole.
Oh, is that why we were doing this? I didn't really understand.
It was just fun.
I mean, I was just,
So I go over the hidey hole and I see if I snout around. I'm like,
Yeah. Give me an investigation check. See what you can pull out of there.
It's not more squirrels, is it?
I'm hungry. Ooh, I got 17.
17. Ooh. With the 17, you don't see any more scrolls in there, but you do see a weird... Let's see, I'm trying to think of what this would look like to a cow. So sometimes you would see the farmers on the farm drinking something out of these weird shiny things in the evening after all the work was done. This looks kind of like one of those things, but it's a different color. It's kind of reddish instead of the brownish stuff that they drink.
Oh, I say, it's some sort of liquid. Looks like blood.
Wait, is that the cow soup that they were talking about?
Maybe, why don't you drink it?
Okay. I try to drink it.
Uncork. Okay.
Okay, you drink it, and was it roll? I mean, whatever. You can't roll. You only have one hit point of damage. Yeah, you're back up to full health.
Oh,
yay!
That was pretty good. Are there any more in there?
You see the burn mark on your hide kind of shimmer for a second, and then hair grows out to cover it, and then it's like it was never there at all.
That's nice. So is that all in the hole? Nothing else?
That's all you find in the hole, other than a whole bunch of acorns.
All right. So isn't this fun, you guys? We're really learning about the world.
Yeah.
Who's having fun? Put up a hoof if you're having fun.
I put up a hoof.
I'm having fun.
Chout puts up a hoof, but then says,
yeah.
What are we doing again? Why are we here?
We're having fun. That's why we're learning about the world.
Oh, right.
They were here to eat squirrels. No, wait. There was another thing.
Vengeance.
Small human things.
The little tiny people who are poisoning the cows, and we were going to find them, and we're going to eat them.
Right. Yeah. How are we going to find them? Do we know where they are?
I don't know. Keep running through the forest, I guess.
Well, partners, that's all we got for part 1 of Cow Soup. Don't worry, though. Cows will be back next week with more unsettling behavior that is sure to make you think about your life choices and how it all came to this. Thanks again to the wonderful guest players and the DM. And be sure to stick around for some outtakes from the recording.
The next thing on my checklist is a reminder that this is supposed to be a clean podcast.
Okay, clean.
So minimal swearing.
Okay.
Minimal.
Mike can edit it out, but it would be easier for him if he did not have to. So let's just try and keep that in mind. And I hereby admit that I am the most likely to mess this up, and I almost certainly will eventually. Feel free to correct me if I start swearing. Or if any of my characters start swearing.
How about if you swear, we all got inspiration?
I like that. That's a good.
I like that.
Yeah.
One swear equals 1 inspiration.
Oh, what if we swear?
Then you disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Disadvantage on the next roll.
Yeah, or you lose inspiration.
Oh,
Yeah,
can't lose what you don't got.
you go into inspiration debt.
Yeah.
Well, then we'd
Okay.
have to make you swear.
Yeah. We'd have to trick you.
It's surprisingly easy. One recording thing I forgot to mention. Don't mute yourself, because that will apparently mess up the Zoom recording somehow. I think it just like literally stops writing the file and then just picks up and makes it hard to sync if we have to use it. So if you cough, just back over the mic, or just cough right into the mic, because other mic, DM mic will just cut it all out. And I know how much he loves listening to humans' body sounds. So every cough is like a little present for him. Sorry, Mike.
I hope he's saved all the clips of those disgusting human body noises for some later release, bonus episode.
Just people coughing and sneezing and gulping.
He should import it into his music software and make a song with just that.
Yeah.
Or add it to the soundboard.
I might have told him it was pretty GD high. It's like 17. That's pretty darned it high.
This is good for you.
Yeah.
Continue.
I really thought I was going to be the first to swear on this, but
I just
Have
said
you not listened to Adventure.exe?
MN. I didn't swear. It doesn't count. Kids can say that. It's fine.
yeah, that does seem like a PG-13 thing, actually.
Yeah. They say ASS in PG-13 movies. I've seen it and I've heard it.
That's true.
And on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, why would they?
I'm not going to say it because I want Mike to have to edit things out, but
Dang it.
Oh, nice. Good job.
I got inspiration. I'm so sorry. Cut that out, Mike. I'm so sorry.
Take away her advantage.
Oh no! Never had any.
oh yeah, that should be the mechanic. I should have like counter inspiration I can take away from you, but no, just
from this point forward, not including that role.
Obviously.
okay, yeah, that's fair.
I like that you're getting creative with your curse words now. That's better.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson.